pizza loading. That is convection ovenry at its finest. There's an airflow, and by God, look at it air go. Look, the thing with pizza is, it might look like a sausage, but pepperoni is actually a living creature, and we kind of gotta cook it alive to get the maximum flavor. It's cruel, but we do what we do for culinary cuisine for a reason. Either way, it's incredibly harmful to the pepperoni, and this one is seen trying to get away. God, I love convection ovens. They just kind of do whatever the hell they want. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus! My name is Lumo, and today we are looking at r/BlackMagic tomfoolery, a subreddit dedicated to things that don't make sense, things that seem like illusions, tomfoolery, trickery, or some kind of jape-based mechanics. Let's just get right into it. I baked sea bass in a foil in this roasting tin and this happened. Any ideas? Yes, it appears as though you have a possessed pan. You will no longer be able to get it out. The ghost of the fish is now just inside it and inside you. This has to be some kind of chemical reaction between the oils of the fish, the soap, and the fact that you're using steel wool and whatever the pan is made out of. I'm not sure if this is some kind of chemical release or if it's some kind of chemical reaction, but something is happening. Some reaction is happening with the chemicals, and it's causing this, like, after shadow effect. Ball dropping through a bubble. All right, ball go in. Bubble ripple. And it should just kind of reseal itself. Yep. Bubbles are a membrane which you can easily have repair itself based off of the stuff that's used, you know what I mean? Like, the soap wants to rebind to itself, as opposed to a balloon where it is under constant tension. Bubbles are under constant tension, but if you can break them fast enough, they'll basically heal themselves before they would pop. So, like, basically what ended up happening is ball went through fast enough and it was small enough to just puncture it as opposed to popping it. Bubble dynamics are really cool. I don't know that much about them. I just find them to be innately satisfying and I kind of love it. We got some firebending going on here. So this is a special type of lighter apparently that just shoots out a jet of gas and then they just kind of push it with their hands. So that's kind of nifty. Seems just, I don't know, a little dangerous, but I think that's just a really cool, that's just a cool party trick. The fact that this is actually a practical effect that this person is able to do. There's no sleight of hand, there's no editing, it is just a trick. That's really neat. That's really cool. It is just a really well done practical effect. I like it, 10 out of 10. Even after seeing the chain in the middle, I'm still confused. I'm not sure if we can play the audio on this one, but that sounded like most Sizzlack. Basically, if I understand this correctly, the forces at play is that it's trying to fall, but the chain in the center won't let it. Likewise, the outer chains keep it stable, but also keep it kind of rigidly locked to where it is. I really want to know if you can sit on this. I really want to know if you can sit on this. It does not seem functional. This doesn't seem like it would work when you apply weight to it, but I guess it implies that the center chain breaks. Basically, because of the center chain, everything else functions. I don't know how to put it. It's like it's a deadlock in physics. It is a deadlock in physics. That's how I'm choosing to describe it. Am I a physicist? No, but take my word for it. Something's going on at Saturn's North Pole. Yeah, it's always been this shape. Unless you're saying that it looks like an eyeball, in which case, yes, we know it's been watching us for years, and we've been warned by various intelligence agencies that, like, the eye sees everything, and there's nothing that escapes its gaze. The hexagonal eye will one day spell ruin, but for now it simply watches. This is basic third grade stuff. Were you not paying attention? This is basic astrology. Prophesized end times are basic astrology. There's no place like ATL. Alright. Playing with a sugar packet, it looks like. Dump it in the hand. Alright.
Breathe. I'm free.
Okay. What? Fake thumb, maybe? Fake thumb? I'm not sure. That's what the comments are saying. That's just whack. I don't know how to parse this one. I don't know how to parse this one. Someone posted the image of the thumb being fake in the comments, but at the same time, it's very small and looks like a conspiracy theory image, so I'm choosing to believe that this man is just magic. He pulled it from the ether realm. Dark ether or light ether? This is important. Alright, so this man has summoned a red arrow to point at it. Sir? Hold on, can we see that again? Oh, it looks like it's an extendable. It looks like it's an extendable, like, pocket one. That's still, like, wonderful sleight of hand. That's really good. That's really good. This is what it must look like when you're playing Elden Ring and you just swap weapons. Like, it just comes out of the ether. That's dumb. I love that. That's dumb, it's stupid, I love it. This room in the Elysium, Berlin. Oh, is it perspective? Is it perspective? Is it perspective? Yeah, it looks like a perspective trick with a sloped floor, and the back wall isn't parallel with the camera. That's cool and neat, but that messes with my brain. That messes with my brain, and I kind of want to go there so I can experience the power of growing 5 sizes in a single day. It's nice that her clothing grew with her. I would hate to ruin a jacket that nice by growing several times in size. Drilling a hole in this tile makes it look like a scene from Dune. Okay, I will be real, this is just dust vibrating. It's neat. The mechanics are neat. But this isn't black magic tomfoolery or really black magic at all. This is a relatively understood phenomenon. Like, it's interesting that it clumped up like that, but realistically speaking, you're vibrating it enough that it's acting like liquid, so it probably should be gathering like that. That's really, really sketch though. I love it, but it's really sketch. I used to do tech as a kid, and I used to love watching all the like bits bounce around when I drilled something. I liked drilling because of that. And then they put me on graphic design, because I drilled too many things. Is this a bit? I'll never tell. Boiling a pot of water. Alright. What? Just throwing water onto the fire? I'm assuming there's some kind of gaslit fire down there. Kinda whack. Kinda confusing. The comments are saying that it's a result of fracking, or it's just natural gas leaking from a spring, which can happen in small, isolated natural gas deposits. So this could just be a number of things. It's cool as heck. It's cool as heck. I hope that it's a naturally occurring thing, to say the least. But this also looks like a backyard water feature, so I'm willing to bet that this might be something that is intentional. Doubly so because it seems like they built a fire rack around it, so like, probably a safe. Hydrophobic material. I find this kind of thing innately fascinating. I have some hydrophobic shirts that I use for exercise, and I love them. I don't wear them though, because it doesn't let the sweat pool up on the shirt, which is my proof that I worked out today. That's still cool. That's still neat. I love this. I love how cool it is. I love the fact that the couch cannot get stained. And it's nice. It's neat. The ruler god. He's like several angry bees with bells. That man is just bees. That man is just bees. This monitor at my university looked like it was cut in half from a specific angle. Oh, it's 2 monitors. My mind was trying to parse this image, and it was not succeeding. That took a lot of brain power. I don't want to talk about how long it took. We are moving on. How is this possible? ¿Qué alguien explique eso? I haven't spoken Spanish in years. That's cool though. I assume that there's some kind of metal filament in there that's allowing it to arc like this. But it's really neat. I wonder how long the electricity. I wonder how long the electricity stays trapped inside of that contraption. That's neat. That's really, really neat. I wouldn't want to do it at home, but you've harnessed lightning, Now all that's left is God himself. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, share this with a friend who could use some black magic tomfoolery in their lives. If you want more r/black magic tomfoolery, there'll be another one popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.